Well, here we are. Welcome to day 560 of your at-home learning. Parents, this video is for you. I wanted to touch base with you all and tell you you're doing great. I know it's a lot. I have children at home, teenagers who are trying to get through their schoolwork, and I sometimes wonder, what are the teachers doing? And then I talk to the teachers and I realize what they're doing, and then I have times when I think my kid's totally on it. Come to find out they're not, and they are struggling just like we are. So if we're feeling stressed, they're feeling stressed, and just sometimes it's so important just to breathe. So keep breathing. You're doing great. I want to touch base with you on a couple things, and I put some notes on paper so I feel like I could explain better. There's a couple things that I want you to know for this coming week. So for this week, we are going to be doing lesson 9.4 in Apex, and you can get to that through Schoology. And we're doing multiplying polynomials. All right, so they're gonna have to click through everything that they have done up until this point to get to 9.4. The 9.3 will still be showing. If they didn't get to their work last week, that's okay. Remember, the due dates aren't hard deadlines. They can still do them. I'm not gonna mark them late, all right? We just wanna make sure they're moving along. So 9.4 is for this week. If they haven't done 9.3, they won't be able to do 9.4. So make sure they're just moving along. Encourage them with love. Okay, so we're gonna do 9.4.1, which is the study. I'll talk about that in a minute. We're gonna do 9.4.2, which is the checkup. It's the practice problems. And then we're gonna do 9.4.3, which is the quiz. And that's self-explanatory. It's a quiz. All right, so about the study. I have put on YouTube, the same YouTube channel that you're on right now to watch this video, elli.mathchs. I have put 2 videos for this week, and that came from a request from students. So one of the videos is showing how to do the polynomial multiplication in our journals, where I write notes and they can follow along. I've done a couple of those for the videos so far. The other video is me on the whiteboard doing practice problems up on the board so they can see that, okay? Both have a lot of value. They can choose one or the other if they feel confident after one, and then they look at the checkup, the practice problems, and they're like, I'm not quite sure, then have them watch the other video. These videos are optional, just like the study is optional, all right? Study 9.4.1, just like study 9.3.1, is optional. So this means you can do either, you can do both, it doesn't matter. What matters is that your child is learning how to do this content, right? Where they need to learn how to multiply polynomials. So how do we know that they know how? They can have success, they will have success on the checkup, which is the practice problems, 9.4.2, and they will then have success. I think success is, if you're really getting it, 70% or greater, right? That's a C, that shows pretty good proficiency. Obviously, the better, the higher. But 7 out of 10 on the quiz. Okay, so that's how we know if they're getting it. And the practice problems, the answer key is going to be in Schoology also. So if they do the practice problems and they're getting them all wrong, they need to either watch the videos if they did the study, or do the study if they watch the videos, or maybe take better notes on the videos. Most of the students that have watched the videos say that they like those better, just because they're used to me, they're used to how I teach. You know, a lot of kids need that quote unquote face-to-face to learn how to do this. So that's what the videos offer. All of it is optional. They have to pick something so that they can learn and have success on the checkup and the quiz. Okay, So now the checkup and the quiz, those are the two mandatory things. Those are the two things I'm grading for the week. It is 10 points for the checkup and there's 20 points for the quiz. 30 points for the week. You need a 60% to get a P or a pass for the quarter. So you need 18 out of 30 points for an entire week to get your 60%. I hope we can do better than that, but sometimes a 60 is what we can do, and that's okay too. Another thing that's going to make lives easier, I hope, is that the practice problems on the checkup, okay, practice problems and checkup, they're the same thing. They're just called checkup on Apex. So the 10 practice problems on Apex, the checkup problems, I think it is so much easier when you handwrite math problems instead of trying to type it in. I took online math courses and it was a nightmare to try to type everything into the computer. Encourage your child to handwrite the problems out, take a picture of them, send it to me via Remind or on my email, and then also, this is key, in Schoology, they need to send me the checkup assignment. At the top, they need to write sent pic in Remind, sent pic in email. That way I can give them the grade in that assignment for Schoology and it'll go into TAC or for your home hack. Okay, it'll go right there. So there's no confusion of what's going on. I don't want kids worrying about taking a long time and having to work typing stuff in math-wise with exponents and all these different things. It's going to be impossible for them to draw these grids and move and distribute. Have them write it in their journals. Have them take a picture. They can scan it if they want to get fancy. Take a picture, send it on Schoology. Make sure they submit the blank paper at the top. They can write sent in Remind or on email. Okay, so I think that's it. I hope you guys have a good week. We're gonna have a lot of cold weather over the next several days, and I am not looking forward to it, but hope you guys have some time to just decompress, breathe, be together, remember to love each other, and have a good day.